Some Bostonians begin reaching out for the British muskets, grabbing, yanking, and pulling to basically goad the British further. By this time, Knox had caught up with the British. He hears one soldier shout out, "Damn their bloods, if they touch me, I will fire," as members of the crowd grab and strike their muskets with clubs and sticks. Newton claims to see Captain Preston standing off to the side, but in front of his men. Dimon reaffirms Preston's position, watching as Preston gives his men the order to load their muskets. Meanwhile, Knox moves away and towards the townhouse, presumably to get a better vantage point. However, he failed to see what happens next. On the other hand, Newton could see Preston speaking to other people as the crowd continued to get rowdier and rowdier. Newton cannot hear what Preston is saying, neither can Dimon or Knox, who are too far away and swallowed up by the mob. But Preston claims that well-behaved citizens actually approached him and he answered their questions. They asked if Captain Preston was going to actually fire, to which Preston responded a resounding no. Lining up with Newton's testimony, Preston claims to be in front of his men. In other words, the muskets are pointed at his back. If he orders his men to fire, they will literally shoot him in the back. Unbeknownst to the citizens, the soldiers being in charge bayonets would not make them ready to fire anyways. Preston and expert testimony from Captain James Gifford explains that no officer would order his men to fire with bayonets charged. Nevertheless, a single shot is fired. When all was said and done, the shot came from Private Hugh Montgomery. What caused the shot is widely debated. Some say Richard Palmas struck Private Hugh Montgomery with a club. Some say ice and snow was simply thrown at him. But Palmas claims he did no such thing. Preston turns and walks right up to the soldier who fired and demands to know why he discharged his weapon without orders. But Preston claims he was interrupted by a club to the arm. He describes the blow as being hard enough that he actually loses his ability to use his arm for a while. He is sure he would have been killed if the club landed on his head. Yet little time had passed, and suddenly the crowd attacked. Snowballs were thrown along with sticks and clubs. Henry Knox is too far away, and he interestingly claims to have seen nothing thrown at the British. The chaos is nevertheless growing, the Bostonians shouting, "Damn your bloods, fire! Fire!" Their dares grew with intensity. "Fire, damn your bloods, fire!" And in the heat of the moment, amidst the chaos and panic, the unthinkable happens.